Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. My name is Ashrati bin Ahmadi, and today I will be presenting on an overview of National Biotechnology Policy 2.0, or known as NBB 2.0. So, Malaysia biotechnology sector is important driver of economic growth, addressing challenges such as food security, healthcare, and sustainable development. NBP 2.0 was introduced by the Ministry of Science and Technology Innovations to transform the Malaysia into a bio-innovative, high-tech nation by 2030. This policy builds on the achievement and lesson learned from the NBP 1.0 implemented from 2005 to 2020. While the NBP 1.0 was established, the foundation of the biotechnology development is faced several challenges, including the fragmentation of R&D efforts, limited stakeholders' involvements, and heavy reliance on external expertise. Now, recognizing these gaps, NBP 2.0 aims to address these weaknesses by creating a more integrated, inclusive, and competitive biotechnology ecosystem in the line with Malaysia's broader national goals such as prosperity visions to 2030, the sustainable goals, and the national policy on science, technology, and innovations 2021 until 2030. Now, in these presentations, I will cover the policy problem that NBP 2020, 2.06 to address, the objective and the strategies outlined in this policy, the critical evaluations of strengths and weaknesses, and lastly, the recommendations to ensure the successful of implementation. So, I hope these presentations provide a very clear and comprehensive understanding of Malaysia efforts to become a regional and global leader in technology innovations. Before we can appreciate the vision behind the NBP 2.0, it's important to understand the policy problem that prompted the needs of new approach. Under the NBP 1.0, which was implemented from 2005 to 2020, Malaysia laid the groundwork of biotechnology development. However, the policy faced several significant challenges that limit its effectiveness. Firstly, research and development efforts were fragmented. Many projects were conducted in silos, with limited collaborations between the research institutions, industry players, and government agencies. This lack of integrations meant that the potential of R&D outputs was not fully realized and commercialized. Secondly, stakeholders' engagement was weak. Industry participations and community involvement were minimal, leading to policies that not always reflect the needs of the broader biotechnology ecosystem. Thirdly, the policy relied heavily on foreign consulting firms such as Ernst and Young to design key strategies. While external input can be valuable, this approach resulted in a policy framework that often lacked local context and failed to fully harness the Malaysia's unique strength. Additionally, COVID-19 pandemic exposed critical weaknesses in Malaysia biotechnology infrastructure, particularly in the development and productions of the vaccines and diagnosis tools. This crisis highlighted the needs of the more resilient and self-resilient biotechnology sectors. These challenges underscore the need of new and more comprehensive policy, one that addressed these shortcomings and aligned with the Malaysia border nationals' aspirations. Thus, the NBP 2.0 was formulated not merely as a continuation of the NBP 1.0, but also a structural transformation to build a more integrated, comprehensive, and impactful biotechnology sectors. Now that we identified the policy challenges that limited the effectiveness of NBP 1.0, let's explore the objective of NBP 2.0, which is what designed to overcome these challenges and drive Malaysia biotechnology sectors towards forward. Now, the NBP 2.0 sets out five main objectives to be achieved by the end of the year 2030. So, the first objective is to achieve 5% contributions of Malaysia GDP from the biotechnology sectors. These targets aim to positioning the biotechnology as the key driver of economic growth and competitiveness integrating into the Malaysia broader economic framework. The second point is establish at least three local bio-innovations unicorn. Now, these a high value biotechnology company with valuations of over 1 billion USD. Achieving this would demonstrate the Malaysia capability to foster the homegrown biotech champions that can be compete regionally and globally. Third objective is to expand 30% of the Bionexus company international markets while strengthening the remaining 70% locally. This balance ensures that Malaysia biotechnology sectors is both globally competitive and domestically robust, creating the opportunity at home and abroad. The fourth objective is to equip 80% of the biotechnology graduates with micro credentials and ensure that 20% pursue the postgraduate studies. This objective focuses on developing a high-skilled, industry-ready workforce and addressing the talent gaps that previously hampered the sector growth. Last objective is to empower the Malaysia R&D institutions to become world-class leader. This includes enhancing the research capacity, promoting the innovations, and ensuring that discoveries can effectively translate it into a commercial success. After we learn about the objective, let us go now into the strategies. So there's a five strategies in the NBP 2.0. The first one is develop the dynamic biotech enterprise. This strategy aims to commercialize the R&D outputs by providing the financial support, promoting entrepreneurships, and facilitating industry partnerships. It addressed the previous implementations in R&D by ensuring that innovations can be successfully brought to the market. The second strategy is to positioning Malaysia biotech brand globally. This strategy focuses on promoting Malaysia's strength in areas like halal biotech, tropical botanicals, and agricultural biotech. By building a strong international brand, Malaysia can attract the investor, and create export opportunity for the local biotech product. Third objective, third strategy is develop the industry-ready talent, recognizing the importance of the human capital. This strategy can seek to strengthen the collaborations between universities and industry, promote the micro trainings, and produce graduates who are ready to meet the demands of the biotech sector. Also, the fourth strategy is to build sustainable biotech findings. To reduce over reliance on foreign investment, this strategy promotes the development of local funding mechanisms such as government linked companies, GLC, private equity, and even international public offerings. These help to create the lessons of financial base for the sector. The fifth objective is strategy is to establish the collaborative R&D networks. These strategies aim to fostering the partnerships between the universities, research institutes, and industry players through platforms like Iconic, NMRA, and ATI. By promoting collaboration, it seeks to break down the silos and previously limited the R&D effectiveness. Despite its challenges, NBP 2.0 has already shown several strengths that highlight the Malaysia progress in building a robust biotechnology sector. This strength demonstrates that the policy is on the right track and has a solid foundation to build upon. So there's a five key strength here to identify that I identified so far. So the first strength is to establish of Malaysia first biotech unicorn. A significant milestone was achieved when Malaysia's first biotechnology unicorn, a company value over $1 billion, was established. This achievement showcased the sector growth potential and effectiveness of NBP 2.0 is nurturing high-value enterprises. The second one is increase in biotech investment. NBP 2.0 has attracted substantial new investment in the biotechnology sector. This influx of capital demonstrates strong investor confidence and create job opportunities, contributing to the national economic growth. Third one is to successfully talent. development best through the BEST 2.0. The BEST 2.0 program has successfully trained and placed the biotechnology student graduates in various industries, achieving a high job placement rate. This shows that the NBP 2.0 is effectively and addressing the talent gap in the sector. The fourth strength is bioeconomic accelerator program. The bioeconomy accelerator has provided a valuable support for Bionexus company, uh, offering market access, mentorships, and exposure to international opportunities. This initiative helps the local company expand companies and globally. Number five is strong government support. The NBP 2.0 continues the benefits from solid government backing through the grants, research funding, and policy support. This commitment is crucial for sustaining the growth of the biotechnology system. While the NBP 2.0 represents a major step forward for Malaysia biotechnology sectors, it also faces several important weaknesses that must be addressed to ensure its success. So the first weaknesses is centralized coordinations. NBP 2.0 still relies heavily on the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovations to coordinate activities. Now, this centralized approach can lead to bureaucratic delays, making it harder to respond quickly to the industry demands. The second weakness is dependency on the foreign investor. Although there was an effort to attract the local investment, Malaysia biotechnology sector still demands significantly on foreign capital. These reliance make the sector vulnerable to external economic shift, such as global market downturns. The third one is brain drain. NBP 2.0 includes initiative to build the talents, but there is still lack of comprehensive measure to retain the skilled professionals. Many Malaysians experts continue to seek opportunity abroad, which is affects the availability of local expertises. The fourth one is weak community engagement. The policy aspires to be inclusive, but there are gaps in the involving the communities. Previously, communities has program has shown the low participation rates despite the significant investment, indicating that the need of more structure and targeted approaches. Now that we both evaluate both the strategy and the weaknesses of NDP 2.0, let's move on to our strategic recommendations to strengthen the policy executions and national outcomes. The first one is empower the regional leaderships to overcome the over reliance on musty and centralized decision making. We recommend decentralizing implementations. Local authorities and state governments must be empowered to tailor the biotech initiative to local contexts with clear coordination mechanisms. Global example of Rwanda and Calera shows how these translations can enhance the policy impact when backed with adequate resources. Second one is build a recent funding ecosystem Malaysia Biotech. Growth should be not be overly dependent on foreign investor. We propose the expanding domestic funds channels, especially from SME and rural enterprises, and boosting R&D fundings for public institutions. This will ensure the long-term resilience and reduce the vulnerability to global stocks. The third one is retain the development biotech talent. To address the persistent issue of brain drain, we suggest the reforming accreditations aligning with the 4R needs, recognizing talents based on merits, and creating an incentive program for skilled Malaysians as well to return or contribute voluntarily. We also need a clear career pathway and better work environment, especially in research and healthcare. The fourth recommendations is to enhance the community participations. Biotech should benefit all layers of society, means going beyond tech and programs and embedding structured community empowerment. Engage community through the skill training, social entrepreneurships, and cooperative model. Program must be culturally relevant, monitored, and led by the community in themselves. In conclusions, the National Biotechnology Policy 2.0 is a bold and forward-looking initiative aimed at transforming Malaysia into the high-tech, bio-innovative nations. While the policy has already delivered impressive milestones such as establishing a biotech unicorn and expanding talent development programs, challenges like centralized governance, brain drain, and even community inclusion still remain. So, by empowering the regional leaderships, strengthening the domestic funding, retaining top talent, and ensuring the inclusive participations, Malaysia can build a more presence and inclusive biotechnology ecosystem. With the right reforms and cognitive commitment, NBP 2.0 has a strong potential to drive the sustainable growth and global competitiveness by the end of 2030. That's all. Thank you for listening to my video presentations, and I hope you guys happy with it. Thank you so much again.